It's the epistles, Hebrews chapter 1. Now, it doesn't have an author. It says unknown. And what I've looked on all different type of Bibles, it says basically the same in all the research. But if you ask many pastors and preachers, they're going to say that Paul the Apostle wrote it. I'm not going to assume anything. It's familiar, but I have to also tell you that the Hebrews does talk to Jesus and God as like a third person, but I want you to always remember they are a trinity. So it's like a triangle. You know, God is at top, Jesus is on the side, and the Holy Spirit's on the other side of the triangle. They're all one. And Jesus has two natures. He has a human nature. That means that he gets tired and he gets hungry and he didn't know when he was coming back. He has a divine nature that knows all things, and he's omnipotent. All right, let's go into it. Okay, God, who at various times in various ways spoken times past of the fathers by the prophets, and has in these last days spoken to us by his Son, in whom he has appointed heirs of all things, through whom also he made the worlds, in who being the brightness of his glory and express image of his persons, and upholding all things by the word of his power, when he had by himself purged our sins, and sat down at the right hand of majesty on high, having become so much better than the angels, and he has by inheritance obtained more excellence named than them. That's right, he goes and sits at the right hand of the Father. The Son exalted above the angels. For to which of the angels did he ever say, "You are my Son, today I have begotten you"? And again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. But when he again brings the firstborn into the world, he says, "Let all the angels of God worship him." And all the angels, he says, who makes his angels spirits and his ministers of flames of fire. But to the Son he says, "Your throne, O God, is forever and ever, and the scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness and hated lawlessness. Therefore God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness more than all your companions. And your Lord in the beginning laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the works of your hands, and they will perish, but you will remain, and they will all grow old like a garment, like a cloak, who you will fold them up, and they will be changed, and you are the same, and your years will not fail. But to which of the angels has he ever said, "Sit at my right hand till I make my enemies your footstool"? None of them. And you heard what he said about the heaven. It's going to pass away, but he's going to stay. That's right, because we're not going to go to that same heaven. We go to the heaven on earth. The old heaven had Lucifer in it. So we go to the new heaven.